this is Kina with Team K-Squared of Keller Williams, and this is Real Talk about Real Estate. And today I have Jamie Yannalfo from Bergen City, New Jersey.
No, Bergen County.
Bergen
Bergen
County.
County.
Yeah, I mess up all the time. It's okay.
That's
That's hey,
okay.
everyone loves that I mess up. They'll tell me about it. Okay. So Jamie, thank you so much for joining us. So
Thank
tell
you.
about Bergen County, what cities are in that county? And we were talking,
Okay.
we're super close to, which I'm excited.
Sinto muito, me perdoe, eu te amo, sou grato.
So there's a lot of towns in Bergen. First of all, thanks so much, Kina, for doing this with me. This is great. I'm super excited to get to know you better as well. But I'm in Bergen County, which is about 30 miles from Manhattan. Um, so a lot of people live in this area because if they work in the city. But it's nice to be outside of New York City and have a little bit more, greenery and
You
a
can
little,
see it all in your back.
yeah, it's all like pretty back
Yeah.
there.
She's
Yeah.
like a half an hour from Manhattan, and look at all those trees.
So pretty, right? We have trees, we have parks, we have walking areas, we have like really there's a lot. So I live in Franklin Lakes. The area that I'm in like right now, we call it the flow, right? So it's Franklin Lakes, Oakland, and Wyckoff. Those are like three of the towns that I cover. But my Keller Williams office is in Ridgewood. And Ridgewood is a really popular town because it's got a really cute downtown area, lots of shops and restaurants, and a train that goes into the city. So, like,
Oh, so you
yeah,
don't
like,
even drive into Manhattan. You can.
so not every town has a train line, right? So, a lot of the towns do have train lines, but they're not direct to Manhattan. So, like, you would take, let's say, if you wanted to take like the train from Ridgewood to go to the Path, you would stop in Hoboken, transfer to the Path, and that runs up to like 33rd Street in New York City.
Oh.
But if you wanted to go to Penn Station, then you would take the train from Ridgewood to Secaucus and transfer trains there to go to uh, Penn Station.
That is so amazing that you can just kind of go in, because you said tonight you're just going to go into Manhattan and
Yeah,
different.
I'm going to drive in though, because the trains don't run as frequently at night. I have some friends that are playing in a band, so I'm going to go listen to them.
So how cool.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to buy a home in that area, what's your average price point?
Well, the prices are really high right now. Like, so our market is just still such low inventory. Um, yeah, like you really can't buy a whole lot for less than, let's say, 850 right now.
Yeah.
But probably more. We're talking over 1 million. I'll give you a good example. I'm just listed yesterday a house in Glen Rock, which is right next to Ridgewood. And it's a great town. They actually have two different train lines, a cute little downtown area, restaurants. So I listed it for nine uh hold on, 979. And it's a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath split level home with a pool, 1 car garage in a cute neighborhood. It will likely go at least 1.1 or higher.
So you're still getting the over asking prices. Are you still getting multiple offers?
Oh yeah, like I just wrote an offer the other night for a house. They received 10 offers, and my clients, the well, I'm just trying to think of how much it was on for. It was on for like six. This was on the lower side, so it was on for like 690. I think around like 690. And we did something called an escalation clause. You know, escalation clauses,
Yeah,
right?
I went out with one now.
Yeah. But my clients weren't willing to go higher than 750. Okay. And it was just like a cute little cape in this town called River Edge. Um, and there were 10 offers, and we were like the fourth lowest.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I mean, we're only some of our properties are getting multiple offers and having to use escalation clauses in certain areas. But
Yeah.
now, what about investments? Is it a good place to invest to cash flow if you want to do a rental? Or sounds like the price points are not really going to match the rental.
It's going to be a little tough, but the rental market's really competitive here too. So like people are getting a lot for rent.
Yeah.
So I would say it's really dependent on how are you paying for it too. Are you a cash buyer to buy that investment, or do you have to then cover mortgage with, the high interest rate? There was a 2-family that was on the market, and I had sent it to a client. It was almost $1 million in another really good town. I think it was in Wyckoff. But it just didn't make sense because what they were getting for rent right now, the current owner bought it like a few years ago for a lot less, like I want to say in the sevens. And the leases are like way too long. They're for like over another year.
Oh,
So my client said that's just not a great investment right now.
yeah. I think it's hard everywhere with the interest rates, and even DSCR, that's rate's pretty high. I was renting, somebody wanted to do a DSCR in a $4 million house. I'm like,
Oh,
20K in rent a month.
oh
So
my God, that's
yeah, it's
crazy.
like I'll run your numbers, but
Yeah.
it's just crazy. So
Yeah, I mean, it's right now it's like really good to be a listing agent. It's not great to be a buyer's agent. I do both. I'm a single
yeah.
agent, and I love working with both. And I've just actually I just closed last week or the week before with the cutest young couple. There were 13 offers and we got it.
Oh,
And
good.
and then I have another cute couple that we did put together a great offer, and there was like I think 11 or 12 offers and they got it. So someone's got to win the bid, right?
Yeah, I always say try. I am like, just try, do your best, and
Yep.
your best and highest, and we'll try. Because all they're
Yeah.
gonna do is tell you no, and we're real
Right.
agents. We get told no 12 times a day. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
It doesn't hurt my feelings. And you know what? Funny enough, I didn't even know until recently that I could just be sort of using the same contract and just swapping out, doing a copy. I have the best transaction coordinator, but I like to write my own contract. She does all my listing stuff, but when it comes to the buyers, I'm a little more, I'm just a little more handsy with them.
I haven't handed those off either. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't.
Like, I
I
still
love
like
them.
that relationship. It's
Me
important.
too. I still cry when I get the call that they won that, like that their offer got accepted. I get really emotional and I just love it. It's so, but at least now I'm not having to write from scratch everything because my assistant Janine's like, Jamie, that like you can just do a copy and dot loop.
Yeah, the template. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one at a time. So, but no, so what is there fun to do in your area besides go to Manhattan? Because now I'm sold on that. But
Yeah, yeah.
I thought New Jersey was all soprano-ish, and I was a little intimidated, but she says it's not.
Well, the Jersey Shore is definitely, there are parts of the Jersey Shore that are a little soprano-ish, but the Jersey Shore is a really great, fun thing. Like in New Jersey, from where I live, it takes probably about an hour and I would say an hour and 15 minutes for the closest shore point. That would be like the closest one. But then, you could drive up to like maybe 2 hours from where I live to get to Long Beach Island, which is a really great beach area. Atlantic City is like 3 hours
Oh, wow.
from.
So you could just do day trips to these places.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I'm actually doing a girls' trip to Atlantic City at the end of July. So I'm excited, but we're going to stay 2 nights.
Yeah, oh my God.
So the beach is great. We have beautiful hiking areas here as well, if you like that. Um, really nice restaurants. Great, there's great restaurants in Jersey and Manhattan as well. Um, what else? Like places to go listen to music. Um, Manhattan is really a great area because if you are into the theater, we have Broadway
Yeah.
and lots of concerts at Madison Square Garden, sporting events. New Jersey has 2 football teams, the Jets and the Giants.
Oh,
They're terrible, terrible. But they are here, and we
yeah,
have
one
the
of the
devil.
friends is going to watch this, and then
Yeah. And then we have like the Devils for hockey, and we have the Knicks and the Nets for football, for basketball.
So
We have
now,
the Mets and the Yankees, but those are all like, it's kind of a mix of like New York and New Jersey. So we
yeah.
all sort of like share those teams.
So that's kind of cool. So what's the weather like? Because you said you have the hockey. So
Um,
do you get hard winters
oh,
or?
we get really hard winters. Yeah, this winter we had a decent amount of snow and it was really cold. I mean, it was like 5 degrees, 10 degrees, but we're not like, I mean, we have beautiful seasons. So right now, um, it should be warmer than it is, but it's still a little cool. And it's been raining a lot, which we've never had rain like this. I feel like sometimes we live in Seattle. Like, did
Yeah.
somebody change like where we are? And am I in Seattle that I didn't know? But because it does rain a lot. But our summers get really hot. We'll have heat waves here over 100.
Oh, yeah, that does get pretty warm. So
And
we just
fall is a beautiful time of year here. Like
okay.
yeah, the fall is gorgeous. Like the fall is like 70s, and like the trees, the leaves change colors, and it's those are like really fun times to go up to the wineries. There are wineries.
Oh, so no. See, now I want to come to New Jersey. Every time
Yes.
I'm ready to move. My poor husband.
Kina, I could help you find a great house here.
So
And we could be besties. We could do wineries and Broadway shows, concerts, go hiking.
see, I would love all that. No, it's something about the price point here. My husband won't let me leave. So
Yeah,
I
I
read.
know. Well, I mean, like the town of Franklin Lakes, I would say the average price here now is at least 1.5.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing too. Our average is
Yeah.
1.5 just for your 1,500 square foot, 3.2. So what's 1.5 getting? I'm sure it's getting.
Okay, so no, 1.5 is getting you like an acre of property. So Franklin Lakes is known for land, right? So almost every property in Franklin Lakes, with the exception of there's a couple of pockets of neighborhoods here that are less, but every neighborhood for the most part is a minimum of 1 acre. And I would say the average home would be at least 3,500 to 4,000 square feet.
Wow.
So big homes. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's too.
yeah.
And I mean, for example, I just had we're going to do a HELOC. So we just had an appraisal at 1.6
Mm,
and we're 1,700 square feet on a 5
wow.
square foot lot. So
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
get more for your money where you are.
Well, but you get Hawaii. So I don't even have to say anything more than that. You have ocean, sand,
Yeah,
beautiful weather,
I know. Everybody go
luau's.
every day. I'm like, I don't have time. I'm lucky if I go once a month. I look
I
at it,
know.
I can see it.
I've actually never been to Hawaii. My daughter went to college in California, and unfortunately, she was a product of COVID college for a big part for like her freshman year. That's when it shut down, and then her whole second year was all, a disaster. But I always had these high hopes that I'd go to California, visit her, and then go to Hawaii. And that just didn't happen because,
Set up a bang mastermind. Jeanette, we need a bang mastermind in Honolulu.
yeah,
So,
sign me up.
yeah,
I'm there.
yeah, I think we totally should. That's a tax write-off for everybody.
I
But
would sooner like skip family reunion and do that.
yeah, I still like family reunion.
No, I do too. I do too. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like
Yeah, yeah,
I'd go to Hawaii.
this is gonna be forever on Zoom, but I don't buy a ticket anymore. I just go to network. I just go for the people. I don't buy the ticket.
Yeah.
Work during
Yeah.
the day, network at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then work in between. But
I
yeah,
think next year I may consider that myself.
yeah, it's just
Um,
a great opportunity to network with so many agents, and that's how we know so many agents. I mean, we're not just tagging some name; we actually
right.
know people, and that's
And
how.
that's so important because I don't know about you, but like I really do feel, especially even like in my area, with all these bidding wars and you have these multiple offers. And if you don't really know the agent that's representing that client and you don't know, like, are you going to get us to close? Because even though bidding wars are happening and it's all this like craziness, there is a lot of issues we're finding now with appraisals and inspections and it's not as easy to get to the closing as it once was.
Yeah, we're having
So
cancellations, getting
yes,
finance
yeah,
issues. Yeah. We're
yeah, and I think that it's like you need to know. I mean, there's no guarantee, right? Just because you know the agent, but if you know that that agent knows that buyer, you feel a little bit more confident in their ability.
Yeah. Well, this has been so great. So thank you so much for joining us today. And if you have anybody that is thinking of relocating to Bergen County, New Jersey,
Yes.
just give me a call. I can get you connected. And this has been great. Again, now I want to move there.
Aw,
Oh,
thanks, Kina.
my